Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Side Quest and Lies of P. We have an appointment with the Archbishop, who murdered us. Archbishops are complicated. For one thing, like ogres, they have layers. 2 of them, which is more than I'd have expected. And the outer layer is less tanky than the inner layer, which I also wouldn't have expected. But we're learning a lot today. By the way, I changed equipment very slightly. I removed my second weapon that I'm not currently using so that I had enough weight capacity to equip this extreme modification amulet we got last time, increasing weapon attack in proportion to number of Fable slots. I do not know how big a difference that is making necessarily. Kind of hard to see the numbers. Physical attack 181 plus 52. If I remove that, it doesn't... Huh. Your guess is as good as mine. I trust that it's doing something. Anyway, let's try again. Back to phase 1. Let's see if we can do a little better. Not much better so far, but... Ow. That is doing more damage, though, actually. That's a good bit more damage than I feel like I was doing before. Could be my imagination. Feels better, though. Goodness. You missed. That's nice. Ow. Ow, man. Chill. And maybe I should just be dodging into enemies a bit more. Ow! That wasn't better at all. That was worse. Sad. Must do better. But yeah, let me... Last boss, trying to dodge into them and their attacks instead of always trying to go for the perfect block, did seem to yield some results, so let's try that strat again. Oh boy. We're all right. Poke. Poke. Hey, you're on fire! How nice. This seems to be working. To me. This seems to be working great. A little too early there, that's fine. Noops. Wrong button. Ow. All right. Yeah, dodging into him seems to work when I remember to do it. Ah! You are doomed! And then I am... We'll probably skip this on subsequent attempts, but hey, it is a pretty good cutscene. They have made a pretty darn cool nightmare boss. Let's try again.
Only I can sense the presence of God.
Oop, okay. Dodge into that one a little early, I suppose. No, thank you. Ow. Glad that missed. What you doing? Ow. Oh boy. Whoo! Timed it. Be allowed. Trying to heal out here, man. Ow. Ow. Yeah, starting to feel like I'd rather deal with this half. Maybe. Still undecided on that. Does seem harder to target. A little more chaotic on that front. Don't yell at me. Ow. Ow. Stop it. Uh-oh. Not fair. You learned a new move. Got further that time. It'll be a little risky to activate it, but we should try... Do I have to, like, manually re-equip this? It didn't seem to want to activate. Oh, these are consumable. I see. I didn't realize they were consumables. Or, like, I thought that they could be restored in here, but I guess, like, it's got a capacity of 1. And so you need to find more recovery wish stones that you could have in storage. I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Not much point having it there and equipped then, or equipped at all. But yeah, we should do the fire activation grind thing in phase 2 if there's time. Before we start getting attacked. I think there will be. I think it'll work. And we're starting to learn phase 1 a little better, so hopefully we can not get hurt too bad. There we go. Yeah. Whew. Decent start. Really feel like I managed to dodge that first one. Poke. And further poke. Haha! Dodging all of it out here. And running out of stamina, which is less good. Eh. Whew. Almost got it. Ah, missed my window. Oof. Come on, man. There we go. That's better. All right. Oh. You can change equipment and whatnot? No, you can just pause, I guess. Surprised to let me pull up a menu.
Only I can sense the presence
All right.
of God.
Can't dodge into that one, since it's coming at me. Come here, I want to hit you. You know, I think I'd rather deal with the top half, or the previous guy. He was a little easier to contend with. Dodge. There you go. Now you're on fire, and that's better. Whew. Come on, man. Oh, it's about to charge. All right. Okay. Excessive, bud. What are you doing? I don't like that.
I'm not the only one who is greedy for
Oh.
gold. Why am I the only?
Maybe when it does that, be on like one side of it first and then quickly move to the other to see if you can like get between the two big hits. That looked like that might work. Like a big blast in front of the big face, the phase 1 face first, and then immediately followed by a big blast on the other side. Maybe with just enough time to move between them. I don't know. We can see. We try once again. We can also try using more Fable around here. I really feel like I'm blocking some of these better than the game thinks. Oof. Oof. Come on, man. Yes, I really feel like I got that timing right. Probably just haven't internalized the way Liza P specifically thinks of good timing. Ah, we're dead. Yeah, dang. Oof. Here's a tough one. If I can get more of the parries, that will get it toward being stunned faster. Which would be nice. Bring it. All right. Got it. That's good. Ah. Thanks for holding still. Appreciate that a bunch. Pretty good. Kind of starting to get it. Yep. A little too early. Yeah. All right. This is going better. Yeah. That's better. Yeah. Die.
I'm a one-winged.
Let's try again.
The presence of God.
Yeah. Darn you. Oof. Yeah, I've not learned this one's moveset. Might focus on this one instead. I know it a little better. Yeesh. Be on fire, thank you.
It's true. It's got to be.
Greedy. Don't be greedy. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. This phase first. Then the other one. Okay, I got landed on, but I survived, which is better, at least. It's progress. Enjoy the shield. Okay. There we go. Either one works. Let's do this one. Heck yeah. Woo! Huh.
And now, the stage is set.
Well, I still feel happy about how this went. Twisted Angels Ergo.
To go back to the old Krat. The old me. Before the greed overtook me.
Whew. Tough. Tough fight, but we win. And we can get a level or two, which will be so nice. Yeah, that up to 20, and... let's bump this up to 15. I've been enjoying tanking up and using the heavier weapons. If the trend continues, I will need capacity. And yeah, let's go see if anyone has something to say. Seems like they're... Huh. Is that saying there's a LP here to find? Huh. Maybe I should look around before leaving. Can I equip this again? Yeah, okay. Now that I got that capacity level. Awesome. Maybe our friend back here has something for us. Or there was like an interactable object that had music for me that I'd not noticed. Nope, there it is. Cecile's written confession. Thank you for your kindness. I'm a sinner who murdered innocent people in the past. I couldn't suppress the monster in me. Only the Archbishop saved me. Of course, he was a human who makes mistakes. Even saints succumb to wealth and power. But at least I can live as myself, and that's a huge blessing. So, yes, I believe that he was a saint. Now you opened the second path. Thank you for letting me live as a human, not a monster. Farewell. Cecile. And thanks for divine service. It's slowly turning redder and redder. It must be evidence of the rose-colored love. You will whisper again soon. For God, for your beloved. Divine service for any affair. Well, let's go have a quick listen. For the sake of our humanity, capital H, which I still don't entirely know what that means, but maybe if we listen to enough music, we'll figure it out. Ah, home. So yeah. We have a new record. I wonder how Content ID friendly this music has been. We can cut it out if it's not, I suppose. Quite nice. So long as we don't get vocals in there, let's catch up with folks.
The cathedral. It seems nowhere is safe now. Maybe those who went there seeking refuge became monsters somehow. But the petrification disease turns you to stone, not into a monster. I'm worried about the Malam district, just below the cathedral. I wonder whether there are monsters there, too.
Anything new? Doesn't seem like. Anyone else around? There you are.
Oh, it's you. This hotel is indeed a refuge from the dangers of the outside world. I am the Hound, a descendant of the city's most aristocratic families. Repaying debts is what we nobles do. Anyone with a worthy spirit is especially welcome. Accordingly, I shall give you the honor of laying eyes upon my treasure. However, you must prove your worthiness. For this legendary treasure, the ergo of a powerful enemy shall suffice. It's up to you if you want to make the exchange. Take your time to admire it. I've certainly done likewise.
New toy, yes? Yes. Trident of the Covenant. More of a technique weapon, seems like. Rush forward and stab uses an extra Fable slot to jump in place and deliver a powerful downward strike. And guard parry, which is pretty good. A ritual trident that was lying asleep in the relic of Trismegistus. I don't know, man. It's presumed to have once belonged to a great warrior who served an ancient king. The warrior of the sea vowed to protect the people from the cursed relic. He kept his vow, even when his skin was... Oh. We, finished the music. He kept his vow, even when his skin was mashed until it was green. Seems kind of like, sit tight, my hound friend, finishing the record impacted our humanity a bit. There seems to be an interesting mechanic going on here, kind of sneakily. That is, I am guessing, making us more or less a real boy, depending on our actions. Listening to music, increases it. I am guessing telling the truth and being good increases it. Lying and being bad decreases it. I'm very curious as to what impact that has on things. No answers required in comments, by the way. No need to spoil things for me and others who don't know yet, but I'm intrigued. There's something going on here. Maybe now's a good time to do shopping.
At the house of
While the record sings at us.
Priceless things have a price.
I would kind of like this. Yeah, definitely want that. Adding these to the collection probably also smart. You know, might as well. Just to have them. We don't have enough to buy anything of significance from you. I'm wondering if I should buy this and just have it on hand. This feels like a quest item, like some NPC is gonna want this. Yeah. The records we're collecting are quite lovely. Yeah, let's buy an apple. I just have a feeling that's going to come in handy for something. Hopefully we can still hear the music out here, because I'd like to test our weapons, the new ones. Oh, good. It works. So yeah. New swords. So this works like so. Which is pretty nice. And then I could attempt to parry here, which is pretty rad. But okay, records. We can stop. Thank you. Now let's see this move. Whoa, that's pretty fun. I am kind of digging this one, I must say. But let's give the other one a chance. So pretty decent. What was its guard fable move on this one? It was Alter, which transforms the length of the handle. After transforming, stamina consumption is reduced temporarily. That's interesting. Gather your strength for a strong hit. Hold down the attack button to activate a stronger attack. Okay, so just tapping Y does a big hit. Holding Y, extra big hit. Pretty good. Guard and Y. Whoa. Changes the moveset. Added range. Less stamina consumption. It's a trick weapon, isn't it? This is also pretty cool. What a fun toy. It is actually a tough contest. It's a really tough contest between these two special weapons. They're both really fun. Like, that's pretty fun. But it also has a parry, which is fun. Man. Tough choices. Well, we can try a bit of both. This one feels slightly more straightforward and simple to use since it doesn't have the same versatility this does. Like, this has its standard moveset that you get used to, and a big chargeable fancy attack move, which is fun. But then this alternate mode just completely changes how the weapon works, which is really cool. Little extra complexity, though. I think we've got what's required to bump this up a little bit.
You know that stalker? The Hound? Is it true you brought him here?
Maybe.
Wow. I didn't know he was still alive. Thank heavens. I haven't seen him in person, and I don't know how I'd react. How do you thank the man who saved your life? I'm so glad that someone so kind has reached safety. And speaking of safety, please take care of yourself out there.
I try.
You're not the only one who's curious. Most people get around to asking where I'm from. My looks give it away, don't they? Suffice it to say, I'm from the country of the morning, beyond the ocean. But I wouldn't be much of a tour guide. All I know about it is their weapons. My family was a house of weapons specialists. It's quite a reputation to live up to. They almost took charge of planning for the grand exhibition. But that's their reputation, not mine. And they deserted me when I was little. I don't even know who they are. And my reputation is my own. I suppose my only connection to them would be weapons. So I'm an orphan, and that hardly makes me exotic in Krat. Can I help you with anything else?
Well, weapons specifically was what I was here to ask about. Okay, yeah, so we do have one of these Dark Moonstones of the Covenants. So let's spend one of them here. Yeah. Okay. Kat, what do you think? I've been listening to music lately. Does that matter to you? Seems like no. You do not care. Which is fine. I can't imagine why you would. There was another item we didn't finish checking out. In your inventory.
A great weapon calls for a great warrior. Show me that you're worthy to wield it.
So yeah, like, this weapon, probably not. But, Nameless One's amulet has a chance of none being consumed when using pulse cells. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So basically, there's a random chance I could go for a heal, and it wouldn't consume one of the little pulse cell things. Nice. There was a time when even puppets were treated as heroes in Krat. This amulet is the vestige of a fireman puppet who was called a hero. I think I might take that. Yeah. We seem to be heading in a motivity build direction, and advance is the other one that interests me most so far. I'm sure I'll see more weapons that are technique focused that will make me kind of want to try that too, but gotta choose a direction. Thank you. Do you have new words? Say them.
People have no ideas.
That's an old word. You have no new words. For shame. What about you?
I've been investigating the puppet frenzy, and it looks like I need your help. First, let me show you a little something I've been working on. I call it the Ergo Wavelength Decoder. The name lacks a certain flair, but I assure you it works. If my suspicions are correct, something in the puppet's very ergo is causing their aggression. My decoder can find malicious signals within the waves, but I cannot possibly get close enough to gather the ergo wave records myself. You, on the other hand, would you? Could you? I refuse to believe the King of Puppets is truly behind this puppet rampage. It's too simple, but also a bit too much even for him. No. I suspect the ergo itself is corrupted, or at least compromised. I do so desperately want to find the cause, as I'm sure you do too, my friend. It breaks my heart to see puppets turned into murderous tools of bloodshed.
I'd be happy to help out, and don't you worry, Vanini. Ergo wavelength decoder might be a bit of a mouthful, but in terms of technology we have that is helping me out, we started with P organ, so the bar's in hell. You're doing fine. An ergo wavelength decoder left by Vanini. This device finds errors in the Grand Covenant imprinted on the puppets. Vanini decided to analyze the puppet's ergo wavelengths to determine the cause of the puppet frenzy. You should be able to collect quite a number of records while getting rid of the puppets all over Krot. Cool. Yeah, I wonder how that works. I do like your little ARM typewriter and the little sort of receipt it prints out. That's cute. Who else have we not talked to? Geppetto. Have you got new words?
A victim of the petrification disease turned into a monster. That's just tragic. Could the disease lead to puppet frenzy? No, that doesn't make sense. Remember, puppets cannot get the disease. But puppets shouldn't frenzy either. I made them to obey and protect humans, not go berserk and harm them. But the stalkers blame me. They think I worked with the alchemists to spread the disease to puppets. How sad. All this resentment, with a lie at the root of it. That's why my only wish is that you stay a good boy. No resentment. No lies.
I don't know how to break this to you. I'm killing a lot of people out there. Most of them puppets, even so. I don't know where your standards for good boy are.
The city of Krot. Ask me any...
Any new things? Nope. Okay. Maybe we should go check in on our alchemist, whatever lie he told me about what he is. Wonder if he's still here in the chapel. I bet so. Pharmacist, I think, is what you said. How's it going? I haven't found a golden apple thing yet.
Gold coin trees are said to blossom when plague stalks the land. Perhaps they've already bloomed somewhere in Krot.
Maybe so. Did just talking to you reactivate this? Maybe it did. You can equip a witchstone to a cube through a Jianzhou or a Stargazer. Using a cube uses up a witchstone but recharges in storage when you revive or visit a Stargazer, but it... Maybe just... No, I did revive, and it didn't recharge. Huh. Weird. Eh. Glad it's working now. And glad you're doing well. I'll keep an eye out for that thing you said. Is there anyone else we have failed to talk to? I don't think so. Let's see if we can get a little further and spot what's in store for us next. I am a little curious to see whatever the next zone is. Ooh, a foggy night now, is it? Well, can't really see from there, but maybe through here. Wonder if we should go back and check on that other stalker character we ran into before we took the, whatever the word is. Trolley, basically. Next Stargazer we'll find. Maybe we'll go back and see if they're still there. And heck, why not? Fox and cat, too. Path of the Pilgrim. On a very foggy night indeed. Yeah. You're a new kind of dog mess. No, thank you. All right. Sword's doing pretty good.
Once, Krot was just a small town on the coast of little importance. Before Elysian Boulevard was built, this place literally was all there was of Krot. But when some in the city prospered, they left the old town behind. Through isolation and neglect, Krot's first incarnation became nothing but dangerous alleys and desperate slums. On the bright side, I guess, the whole city of Krot's pretty much like that now. The old town caught up with the new. It's true what they say. A receding tide sinks all boats.
That's interesting. Hang on. Smiling Bunny Mark. A mark carved with a smiling bunny. It was left in the graveyard of the Malum District tomb slums. The smiling bunny is the well-known sign of the stalkers, said to serve as a sort of pass in certain areas. Probably good to have, I guess. A child who was a blessing to their family lies here. May he rest in peace. This is interesting. Stargazer kind of overgrown. Can't interact with it. Conspicuous. It's fine. I'll just build my own. Very good. Yeah, let's go check and see if those other NPCs are where we left them. before we wrap up, because that could be interesting. I like that we've got, like, next to Hotel Krat, there is a character portrait head there. I assume it's a character who wants to speak with you there, because there were definitely other character portraits there earlier. That's nice. Well, let's check on the fox and the cat first. I kind of assumed that they're kind of like standard Souls NPCs. They're going to move ahead as I progress through the story, and I'll run into them in other places, but just in case they're still around with different things to say, let's go say hi. It's so cool having the lighting be totally different out here. Okay, they have moved on. They have moved on to somewhere. Yeah, like I don't think these bright lights were on everywhere before. That's really cool. Very neat. All right. Well, we'll run into them later, I'm sure. Let's go see about that other one. I guess it's a gondola, sort of. Or a... No, it's not a gondola either. There's a name for this. Hang on. Funicular? Does this count as a funicular? Close enough. I say it does. And you're still here. Hi.
Please be safe up there.
I wasn't. Can't recommend going up there. It's very unsafe in so many ways. Staying down here? Smart. You got the right idea. Well, good talk. I guess that's it for today then.
Old to fall for a puppet trick.
I beg your pardon.
You're an insult to humanity. Now pay the price.
What'd I say? Was this going the other way a bad idea? The nerve. So the sword can do a cool move. Check it out. I thought it was cool. I don't know why you picked this fight. Ow. Ouch. Stop it. That stuff's gross. I'm done dealing with it. Knock it off. Like, I could just try running from you, but I don't think that would work. Sure you don't want to chill? You're looking a little rough. Almost got the cool counter. It didn't work there either. Why is it not working? Guess you gotta get the timing just right. Come on. Boo. There.
The cursed angel's wing.
Already dealt with the angel wing thing. What was that about? What'd you drop? I hope your effects at least will explain themselves. The Atone's mask. The old dog mask worn by the Atoned. It reeks of regret from failing to save people. Instead of guiding people to refuge, she took them to the land of the dead. Having fled from incomprehensible death, the stalker vowed to live the rest of her life in repentance. And then, sudden aggression for no reason. Seems like to me. Oh well. As I was trying to say, I'll see y'all tomorrow? Anyone else want to attack me while I'm signing off? No? Cool. Great. I'll see y'all tomorrow for that new zone that looks all spooky. Goodbye!